गिरिवारधारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवारधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यमुना तीरा बनचारी यमुना तीरा यमुना तीरा बनचारी यमुना तीरा बनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवारधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवारधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन यमुना तीरा बनचारी यमुना तीरा यमुना तीरा बनचारी यमुना तीरा बनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद। श्री गुरु निताय गौर हरि श्री चरण प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। Hare Krishna. We are now going to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 6, Chapter 8, Manifestation of Brahma from Vishnu. And we are going to cover text number 6 and 7. In the board, the number 7 verse is there. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Text 7. Proktam kilaitad bhagavattamena nibriti dharma vitarayatena Sanat-kumāra sachaha prishta Saṅkhyāya anayanga dhrita vrataya Proktam kilaitad bhagavattamena nibriti dharma vitarayatena Sanat-kumāra sachaha prishta Saṅkhyāya anayanga dhrita vrataya Proktam kilaitad bhagavattamena nibriti dharma vitarayatena Sanat-kumāra sachaha prishta Saṅkhyāya anayanga dhrita vrataya. Please chant. Proktam kilaitad bhagavattamena nibriti dharma vitarayatena Sanat-kumāra sachaha prishta Saṅkhyāya anayanga dhrita vrataya Proktam kilaitad bhagavattamena nibriti dharma vitarayatena Sanat-kumāra sachaha prishta Saṅkhyāya anayanga dhrita vrataya. Anyone? Proktam kilaitad bhagavattamena nibriti dharma bhiratayatena Sanat-kumāra sachaha prishta Saṅkhayanāyāṅgadhrita-bhatāya. Word for word meaning. Proktam was said. Kila, certainly. Etat, this. Bhagavatamena, by Lord Saṅkarṣaṇa. Nibritti, renunciation. Dharma abhirataya, unto one who has taken this religious vow. Tena, by him. Sanat-kumārāya, unto Sanat-kumāra. Sah, he. Cha, also. Aha, said. Prishta, when inquired of. Saṅkhyayanāya, unto the great sage. Saṅkhayana. Anga, my dear Vidura. Dhrita-brataya, unto one who has taken such a vow. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Lord Saṅkarṣaṇa thus spoke the purport of Srimad Bhagavatam to the great sage Sanat-kumāra, who had already taken the vow of renunciation. Sanat-kumāra also, in his turn, when inquired of by Saṅkhayana Muni, explained Srimad Bhagavatam as he had heard it from Saṅkarṣaṇa. Purport. This is the way of parampara system. Although Sanat-kumāra, the well-known great saintly Kumāra, was in the perfect stage of life, still he heard the message of Srimad Bhagavatam from Lord Saṅkarṣaṇa. Similarly, when he was questioned by Saṅkhyayana Rishi, he spoke to him the same message he had heard from Lord Saṅkarṣaṇa. In other words, unless one hears from the proper authority, one cannot become a preacher. In devotional service, therefore, 2 items out of the 9, namely hearing and chanting, are most important. Without hearing nicely, one cannot preach the message of Vedic knowledge. So now I will chant the verse number 6 myself and read the translation and purport, because we have to cover the both verses. Text 6. Muhur gṛṇanto vacasānurāga skhalat-padenāsya kṛtāni taj-jñāḥ kirīṭa-sāhasra-maṇi-praveka pradyotitoddāma-phaṇā-sahasram. Muhuḥ, again and again. Gṛṇantaḥ, glorifying. Vacasā, by words. Anurāga, with great affection. Skhalat-padena, with symmetrical rhythm. Asya, of the Lord. Kṛtāni, activities. Taj-jñāḥ, those who know the pastimes. Kirīṭa, helmets. Sāhasra, thousands. Maṇi-praveka, glowing effulgence of the valuable stone. Pradyotita, emanating from uddāma, raised. Phaṇā, hoods. Sahasram, thousands. Translation. The 4 Kumāras, headed by Sanat-kumāra, who all know the transcendental pastimes of the Lord, glorified the Lord in rhythmic accents, with selected words full of affection and love. At that time, Lord Saṅkarṣaṇa, with his thousands of raised hoods, began to radiate an effulgence from the glowing stones of his head. Purport. The Lord is sometimes addressed as uddāma shloka, which means one who is worshipped with selected words of devotees. A profusion of such selected words comes from a devotee who is fully absorbed in affection and love for the devotional service of the Lord. There are many instances in which even a small boy who was a great devotee of the Lord could offer excellent prayers in the choicest words for glorification of the pastimes of the Lord. In other words, without the development of fine affection and love, one cannot offer prayers to the Lord very suitably. Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Mitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Shri Radha Kanta Namastute. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Nama Nama. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. These two verses are all about the Srimad Bhagavatam, importance of studying Srimad Bhagavatam in Parampara system. Also, we heard before about how Srimad Bhagavatam was given by Sri Krishna to who? Brahma in second canto. So these Srimad Bhagavatam, time to time, was spoken by the Supreme Lord. Here we are understanding Srimad Bhagavatam was spoken by who? Lord Saṅkarṣaṇa. To who? Chatush son. Sanat-kumāra, Sanatan, Sanandan, and Sanat-kumāra, Sanatan, Sanandan, Sanatan, Sanat-kumāra. So Sanat-kumāra is the leader, head of the four Kumāras. Four Kumāras were the sons of Brahma, Brahma's mental sons, right? They were born from the mind of Brahma. Amazing, right? Krishna's creation is so amazing. Krishna's potencies are so amazing. So here we see that Bhagavatam is about Krishna, also by Krishna, spoken by Krishna to us, given to us with a purpose. What was the purpose? Purpose is to make us free from the material miseries. And why we are going through so many miseries? Because for the little enjoyment, material enjoyment, we give our life completely. But instead of getting enjoyment, what we get? We get continuous, perpetual miseries, life after life. We are bound up here within the cycle of birth and death because of our attraction for sense enjoyment. And there's no material remedial process to make us released or free from perpetual these miseries what we are going through life after life, except this Bhagavatam. It's very important for each and one of us to study Bhagavatam regularly, understand the message of the Supreme Lord, and implement in your lives, in our lives. We have to change our lives. This is the first thing, by hearing the message of Lord. So in a Brahma lives where? In the topmost planet or within this universe, Satyaloka. So in that topmost planet, he heard the Srimad Bhagavatam in the form of Chatushlaki Bhagavatam from Lord Krishna, Vishnu or Krishna. Krishna actually spoke to Brahma. And from Brahma to Narada. See, disciplic succession is coming. Narada heard the Chatushlaki Bhagavatam from Brahmaji, and he then explained more to his disciple Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva again explained this elaborately to his disciple Shukadeva or son, and from Shukadev to Parikshit. This is the way it is coming down. We have to understand this is very important austerity for us in order to make this human life success. So that was in second canto we heard Chatushlaki Bhagavatam. Now in the third canto again, and in relation to the creation, isn't it? We are hearing about the creation a lot. The process of creation. Why should we go through hearing the details about the creation? Because we are implicated within the creation. We are within this material creation. We are implicated, bound up with the matter and material conception of life. But when we understand our constitutional position and our eternal relationship with the Creator, this is very important. And we change ourselves. We change our lives, our subtle body, mind, intelligence, false ego, consciousness, and we become surrendered devotee of Krishna, dedicate our lives in his devotional service. Then we become released from all bondage, all karmic bondage, and we become eligible to go to the spiritual world. For this purpose, Lord, although he has created this cosmos, also he has given us the remedial process through Srimad Bhagavatam Gita, so we can take up and make this human life fully successful. See, many times we wonder, I have not yet experienced Lord's mercy. Others are getting mercy, but not me. But it's totally useless. Why? We have to understand what is the blessings of Krishna or mercy. First mercy is that he has given us the human body. Out of 8.4 millions of different forms. And human body is so special that in this body we can change this cycle and become eligible for going back to the spiritual world. This human body is very suitable for that because we have very advanced intelligence, consciousness, we can understand. But as a human body, human form, all are lucky. Within the human society, who has got the mercy or came to the contact with a very powerful, bona fide spiritual master. bona fide, genuine, spiritual master who is fully conversant with the message of the Srimad Bhagavatam, purpose of the human life, purpose of the creation, and can convey the same message very effectively to the fallen conditioned soul, then only they can fully use this human body for that purpose, for going back home, back to Godhead. Did we have these two things in our lives? Yes. We are human form, in the human form of life. First, mercy. Second, mercy. Somehow or other we have come in contact with the ISKCON, and founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada gave us most powerful Srimad Bhagavatam, explained in such a way, through parampara system. He assimilated the message properly and very effectively. He also delivered the message to us. Now, if we become neglectful, who is to be blamed? Lord's full mercy is already given to us. Just we have to take advantage of this. Not a single day we should skip reading Srimad Bhagavatam, because it's for my own self-interest, isn't it? We do not skip eating food. Why? Because that will make the body weak or something. So why should we skip reading, hearing from Srimad Bhagavatam, which will make the soul eligible for going back home, back to Godhead? And who will do this work for me? No one. We individually have to take up this responsibility. So, human form of life, another good fortune was being born in India. This is Punya Bhumi. I forgot this point also. Human body in India, some or other, we always hear the holy name Ram. Ram Nam Satya hai. Even when people take the dead body to the Samshan, they chant Ram Nam Hare Krishna. Some or other these names we hear. Even the names of the people are all given, the God's names. Third is Srimad Bhagavatam. So these means spiritual master in our lives in the form of Srila Prabhupada, our instructing guru, Shiksha Guru for everyone. Also through the disciplic succession, when we take shelter of the bona fide, very genuine, who has the heart to make, welfare, good for others, in others' lives. That genuine guru, Srila Prabhupada, with the message of Srimad Bhagavatam, when they change our lives, then our lives become successful. First, we get released from the karmic reaction. Second, immediately we get the bliss. Each page we read, we get the happiness, what we are looking for. Happiness, the pleasure to live. Living also sometimes is not so pleasurable. We feel it's a struggle for existence. Our existence is not struggle for existence. Our existence is full of joy, anandamaya vyasat, what we do not realize. Why? Srimad Bhagavatam, just first canto, third shloka is speaking about that. What Shukadev or Vyasadev said about the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. Nigama kalpataror galita phalam shukamukad amritadava sangyutam pivata bhagavatam rasamalayam muhuh rasika bhuvi bhavika. O expert and thoughtful men, relish Srimad Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of the desired tree of the Vedic literatures. It emanated from the lips of Sri Shukadev Goswami. Therefore, the fruit has become more tasteful, although its nectarian juice was already relishable for all including liberated souls. So this is the point in the very beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam, spoken as the glories. Rasa means pleasure, joy, bliss, what we are looking for. We are thinking the happiness we can get only through material enjoyment. This wrong idea has to be changed. And Srimad Bhagavatam is changing that. So, in the 2 verses about these things, that 4 Kumāras, they always converse about the glories of Lord Krishna. Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela, Dham and Parikar. All the time they are doing this. And by doing that, what happens actually, when we also attend Srimad Bhagavatam class and absorb ourselves with the message, then what happens? It is called Shravanam process. Because in the 7th chapter, in the 7th text, it has been said that in devotional service, therefore, 2 items out of 9, namely hearing and chanting, are most important. Without hearing nicely, one cannot preach the message of Vedic knowledge, right? So first, it has been spoken about the parampara system, bona fide parampara system. First, a person has to hear very attentively about the message, realize the message, assimilate the message, then should be able to deliver also very effectively, to the point precisely. Why Srimad Bhagavatam is so powerful, spiritual scripture given by Krishna. So, because Lord spoke this message, hearing changes our life. Hearing means when we give our full attention to the message, then it changes our subtle body. It affects on the subtle body. What is the subtle body? Mind, intelligence, and false ego, consciousness, right? This subtle body has to be changed. Our karma fall is residing in the mind, intelligence, and gives us miseries. Mind is the cause of our miseries. Mind is the cause of our bondage. Again, mind is the cause of our liberation also. Mana eva manushyanam karanam bandhamokshayo. We generally blame for our difficulties or problems to others. Actually, no one is to be blamed but our own mind. We have to take care of the mind. First point. Also, at the same time, we have to understand the power of mind. This mind has brought us into this problematic situation that we are going through birth after birth, the miseries, miserable life, birth, death, old age and diseases, and miseries are going through. The mind brought us here because we wanted to be independent of Krishna, wanted to enjoy our senses materially, and never thought of serving Lord. For His pleasure, we kept our pleasure in the center. So now how to go back to the spiritual world? This is the goal of life, we understood. But I'm here, bound up, suffering, bewildered, confused, and illusioned. At the same time, inside, the force of enjoyment is still there. But this enjoyment is tasting bliss, but we don't recognize. So when the mind again focused on the Supreme Lord, to serve Him, for His pleasure, then this mind becomes our friend. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna already spoke that. Your mind is your enemy also, as well as your mind is your friend. Make your mind your friend. That's why Krishna in Bhagavad Gita asked our mind again and again, manmana bhava, macchitta satatam bhava, mayeva mana adhatsa, mayeva buddhi, mayi buddhim niveshaya. Give me your mind, give your intelligence. What we give, what we have, we give. Paraphernalias. But Krishna is precisely asking our mind and intelligence. Mayi arpita mana buddhir, mame vaishyasi yasamshaya. If you offer your mind and intelligence to me, then without a doubt you will come back to me. Ananyas chintayanto mam. Always think of me. Thinking of Krishna means we have to use the mind, intelligence. Ananya cheta satatam yomam smarati nityashaha tasyaham sulabha partha nitya yuktasya yogina. So Krishna is asking specifically our mind and intelligence to be offered, be focused, be very concentrated on Krishna. Means chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra with full attention. Mind. So this mind can be our friend, or this mind can be our enemy. Enemy means we'll remain here perpetually. Who is going to kick us out? No one. We have to deliver ourselves. So that's why it is so important to be attentive to the message of Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam message is very simple. How to become liberated? Srimad Bhagavatam says in the beginning, Muktir hitva anyatha swarupena vyavasthiti. When we give up our false identification with the body and other things, and we swarupena vyavasthiti, in our swarup, in our original constitutional position, if you are established, if you are situated, then that is mukti. Means it is so powerful, it makes us spiritually so powerful that all karmic reactions get nullified. In Bhagavad Gita also, Srila Prabhupada says very beautifully about karma, akarma, vikarma section, that if we develop a sense of being part and parcel of Krishna, that makes us immune to any reactions of the actions. We become released from our past karmic reactions, present and future. If you continuously having this sense, because that is our swarup. We are Atma, we are part and parcel of Krishna and servant of Krishna. It is not just theoretical knowledge is enough. We have to be situated in this understanding, realize. And body is not the self, mind also is not the self, part of the material body, but the soul proper is part and parcel of Krishna. So when we have this sense, being part and parcel of Krishna, servant of Krishna, that makes us so spiritually powerful that we become, released from the karmic bondage. And we feel that. Otherwise, bondage we feel as miseries, isn't it? Trouble, difficulties from nowhere. This is not human life. Anandamaya vyasa. It should not be struggle for existence. It should be blissful existence. Because we are part and parcel of all blissful Sachidananda Krishna. We have to experience within the human life. If we lose this human life, how can we experience? This human life is very valuable. Every moment is very valuable. Because unless we solve the problem of perpetual birth and death, and what we are always seeking, the happiness, the bliss within, then what we are getting here? Wrongly we think material arrangements will make me happy. Never. We all have the experience. So that's why Srimad Bhagavatam is like the medicine. It changes the subtle body. From material to spiritual. It spiritualizes. It purifies. Matter becomes spirit. Means one with the spiritual mind, we have spiritual mind, spiritual consciousness, spiritual intelligence, spiritual ego. False ego disconnects us from Krishna. Means I am this, I am that, other than your servant, your part and parcel, which is the real ego. So that's why the actual knowledge is not being realized by us. We are not short of knowledge. We have lots of knowledge already. We heard these things many times. But this is the time to realize how this knowledge and realization, the gap between knowledge and realization can be removed. This false ego is inside, in the middle. False ego remove, being part and parcel of Krishna, the sense of being Krishna's, when it becomes predominant and only sense as a human being, we can achieve that, then the knowledge becomes realization. This realization makes Krishna happy. And in turn, the soul is happy. So the whole creation is very important that we are hearing, as well as the process, as well as the knowledge side by side, as well as how to get out of this creation, cosmic manifestation, and be transferred to the spiritual world. It's a big science. And we cannot achieve this from any other source except Srimad Bhagavatam. This is so valuable and rare. But in ISKCON it's so easy. Everyone has Srimad Bhagavatam home. It becomes so cheap. But the knowledge is not cheap. Knowledge is very valuable. We have to utilize this knowledge in life. And so the Sanat-kumāra, Brahmaji heard on the topmost planet, but Sanat-kumāra and Chatushan went to the down, to the bottom of the universe, where Saṅkarṣaṇa, Lord Saṅkarṣaṇa resides, right? All the planets and everything on the hood of Lord Saṅkarṣaṇa is down. How did they go to the down? Through the transportation system of Ganga, right? The mystic yogis, they know how to go from one place to another instantly. So Sanat-kumāra, Sanatan, Sanandan, and other. Sanat-kumāra, Sanatan, Sanandan, Sanatan. Yes, those four brothers, they reached to the bottom of the universe where, Lord Saṅkarṣaṇa was there, and they wanted to hear from Saṅkarṣaṇa, Lord Saṅkarṣaṇa, the Srimad Bhagavatam message, same message. So it's perpetually, everlastingly, the message was there. Time to time, from different personalities, the message come. And then Sanat-kumāra also was asked by Sanghayana Muni, we want to hear from you. Then Sanat-kumāra, as he heard the message from Saṅkarṣaṇa, Lord Saṅkarṣaṇa, he delivered the same message without any adulteration to Sanghayana Muni. We should not think that this knowledge was very ancient, so it is now not practical for us. Let us change something. Just like, Prabhupada gave us how many years ago? 50, 60 years. Yeah, 60 years. So, before that also there. 50 years, a long time. And Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they also discussed Srimad Bhagavatam. It was already 500 years, so very old. But modern problems are different. So modern knowledge is required. Let us change. No. Nothing has been changed. Actually, the problems of human being also changed. No. Birth, death, old age and disease and miseries are still there. Sun, moon, what changed? The earth, air, water, nothing changed. Soul has not been changed. Knowledge is ancient, as Krishna is eternal. Knowledge is also eternal. Soul is eternal. We are eternally related with the knowledge. We are eternally related with Krishna. So nothing has to be changed. Many times we foolishly think that way. We have to be very practical. I especially hear these points from young generation. Actually, we have to be very practical. We have to be very practical. But if people do not understand what is the meaning of being practical, we think practical means set aside Krishna, set aside Srimad Bhagavatam, Gita, now discuss about the practical. We do not want the message within the solution or Krishna within the solution. This is not practical. Like in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjuna was hearing Bhagavad Gita from Krishna. So they were standing face to face, right? And Krishna was saying, Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara yuddhacha mayi arpita mano buddhir mame vaishyasi asamshaya. O Arjuna, therefore always think of me and perform your prescribed duty as fighting. And you offer your mind and intelligence to me, then you can come back to me without a doubt. That is the practical. That's the practical. Thinking of Krishna all the time, before even you do your things. My duties. During the duties, you think of Krishna, it's for Krishna, it's for Krishna. So, Krishna demanded the mind and intelligence from Arjuna. Arjuna could have said, oh Krishna, you are in front of me, I am seeing you. Should I have to think about you? Yes. Manmana bhava mad bhakta mad yaji mam namaskuru. Mami vaishyasi satyam te prati jane priyosi me. Sarvadharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam raja. Ahang tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami mashucha. That's practical. That's practical. In the battlefield, when he needed all his attention, all his energy for fighting, at that time Krishna is speaking, think of me, become my devotee, surrender unto me. I will do everything for you. I will help you. So this is practicality. We should not make up any process for our own deliberation, for our own, released from bondage, or we must deliberately think of Krishna's message. We should not make up anything, any new process. Just we should be available to the message, to Krishna. We should be very attentive to the message. We should be appreciative to the message. Then it will work so wonderfully and will achieve full benefit. Otherwise, it will be impossible to get the full benefit, what we are due to get, right? So this much we can discuss today. I wanted to discuss the importance of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. Although there are 9 processes of self-realization or devotional service, what are those? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam, but two elements are very important. If we heard the message very attentively, then we can also glorify or deliver the message also properly, and we can also think properly. And that will lead us to the whole other processes, means up to surrender and everything. So these are the important message. So this is my request, that we should give ourselves for the reading or hearing some or other little amount, even few pages, few slokas every day, because it's very important, it's for our ultimate benefit, and we will achieve that. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Is there any question, comment, or anything to discuss? Hare Krishna. Yeah, they were the devotees. Means Krishna consciousness means Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela, Dham and Parikar. Means devotees means who faithfully following the instructions. So they do not say anything different.
And they are sitting on the top of the roofs, because that our etiquette is leads cannot go direct to the human lens.
Yeah. Yes. So they are very intelligent also. Means when they gather, they talk about Krishna. Sometimes we also think, if Krishna is, how can we do it? Because Krishna is not visible before us. How can we love Him, serve Him, think of Him? That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came after 4,500 years later. He came and he gave us the process. The Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam and Srimad Bhagavatam. He gave us 5 very potent processes. One is A, B, C, D, E, D. Association with the devotees, especially the means who are elevated. B, books. Reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, scriptures regularly. C, chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. D, worshipping the deities, deity form of Krishna. And D, living in Dham, or make your home as Dham. If Krishna is worshipped in a home or house, that house is also a temple of Krishna or Dham. Wherever is Krishna is, Vrindavan is also there. Mahaprabhu said that. More Vrindavan. Even mind can be transformed as Vrindavan. If we always carry Krishna in our mind, thinking of Krishna, the mind becomes spiritualized, purified, and as a Dham. Prabhupada says the tongue can be also a Dham, where Radha Krishna can dance. When you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, our acharyas give us this example. On the tongue, Krishna and his internal potency, they dance. Can you imagine? This matter can be spiritualized. Prabhupada also says we can touch Krishna with our tongue. Means if we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, touch. Means the most important point is remain always available to Krishna. Krishna, I am yours and you are mine. Mamai Vangsha Jivaloke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. Krishna, I'm yours. So long I had forgotten you, forgot about you. From now on, I'm totally yours. Given. Mai arpita mano buddhi body, kai mana vakya. Krishna is demanding, right? Mind, intelligence, give me, give me. So with the body, everything is yours, already his. And that is called availability, already sold out to Krishna. And who is then mine? Krishna is mine. I am Krishna's, these feelings. So availability is very important. Devotees always think I am already Krishna's, always available to Krishna. Whatever way he wants me to serve, I am ready to serve. Whatever way he keeps me in this world, I am ready. Nothing disagreeable with Krishna, totally agreeable. Just like Arjuna. In the beginning he was saying, I am not going to fight. Later he said, Karishya Bachanam Tava. Total agreement. No conflict. And then attentiveness to Krishna, his message, and appreciation, ado shraddha. The shraddha is very important to appreciate Krishna, to appreciate the temple, to appreciate the devotees, deities, message, prasad, association with the devotee. Everything when we appreciate, that Krishna becomes very happy. This is the devotee's life. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.